It's Asrael, and I'm coming to you live today from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm really happy to be here with you. I thought that today we would get to enjoy and have a beautiful time really grounding into the divine flow of life, and perhaps even into our own unique flow and connecting with that truth of being that each one of us holds in our own unique way. It's wild times, as we all know, and we're all moving through so much, whether it be our own experience or holding space for the transformation of the collective, which is affecting us, whether we're in the stories or not, right? We're all part of this giant ocean. We're all part of this giant sea of consciousness. And it's a lot to navigate, and it's a lot to hold space for. And so one of the things that I've really been finding and experiencing with my clients lately is that the more that we can really drop down, not just into our body, which is so important to do, but also drop down and anchor in the light of our true experience, our true self, that which lies beyond the story of our mind or the story of the energy or the flow that is moving around us, whether in our own experience or, as I said, the collective. And connecting with that space within ourselves that is true spirit, true consciousness, truth. And in some ways, this is one of the most powerful things we can do right now. Yes, it's great to manifest what we want to have happen. It's great to connect with the light. It's great to go on all these amazing journeys and experiences and to connect with our guides and our angels. And yet, there's something that is so profound about us coming home, about us tuning in to that core center piece that holds all of our remembering and all of our birthing to come. And so that's what I wanted to open into today. I really just wanted to open into this beautiful opportunity of settling into ourselves and that divine flow and connection of life. So I'm going to invite you to get comfortable. We are going to close our eyes and go deep here. So taking a moment and just noticing, how do you feel in your body right now? In fact, how much are you in your body right now? If you were totally honest with yourself, if you were totally honest, are you all the way here, or are you halfway up and out, or are you floating around in the ethers? And there's no right or wrong, just notice. For me, I'll often be floating up and hanging up above my chest a little bit. Like, it's safer to me up in the heart and up in the third eye than down. It's not really, it just feels like it is. And hello, beautiful Sarah, it's so wonderful to have you here today. We're gonna go on a beautiful deep dive into divine flow, divine connection. So one of the things that's really helpful is when we start to notice where our awareness is, or even where our soul presence is in our body, it can really allow us to notice both how present we are, and also perhaps where we're holding our breath a little bit, where we're sort of bracing against that divine flow. And we'll learn how to sort of move through that in a moment. So I'm going to invite you all to close your eyes. Noticing your body and feeling your body connected to the earth in some way. Maybe just noticing your sit bones on the chair or your feet on the earth. And knowing that there'll be people joining in live, there'll be people that will be watching this later. And so really honoring the hundreds and hundreds of people that this video and this meditation may touch at some point in place, maybe thousands. To each one of you, I invite you to take a moment and to notice your breath. Just gently and softly noticing it. Not trying to force it or make it stronger or bigger, just being with this gentle, natural breath in this moment. And with each inhale and each exhale, allowing that breath to deepen. Inviting that breath to gently and softly expand. And notice again, where is that breath moving from? Where is it flowing from in your being today? Is it moving up from the earth? Is it radiating from your own belly? Or perhaps it's a gift from the sky. However, and in whatever way it's showing up for you, just allow it to continue to deepen and flow. And at this time, I ask my acquired mind and my ego to drop to the earth. I call on my highest self, my guides, my angels, and all of the beautiful beings that are here to work with me today. Here to move through me, to be a channel of this divine flow attunement, allowing me to be present, open, and clear. And for each and every one of you who is partaking in this beautiful meditation today, I recognize you and I call on your highest self, your guides, your angels, your beings, and all of the beautiful, beautiful light that is with you to support you, allowing your ego and your acquired mind to drop to the earth, allowing you to be present and clear so that you may receive this gift of divine flow. And I ask that the space between us all and each one of us and in this sacred circle be filled with light, and only pure light, the highest light of consciousness, of love, breathing through us, breathing in the cells and the molecules of the air. And so it is. With gratitude, may we begin. I'm going to invite you all to take one more deep, beautiful breath in. To exhale, gently let it out. and to notice if there's a space right now within your being that says, here I am. Here is this essence of divine light in me. Where is that spark, that soul spark of divine light? And I'm going to invite you to bring your attention and your awareness, your mind to that space. And for those of you that aren't so sure if you're able to access it, don't quite know what I'm talking about, just bring your awareness to your belly or to your heart. And for those of you that feel that light in your body, bring your attention there. And let's just start by nourishing the awareness of this presence in our experience. Bringing our mind, our attention, our envisioning to this point within ourselves that is timeless and formless. Awake and alive, and yet grounded. And if you were to breathe into this space, this idea of your own divine, unique essence, what would happen? If you brought the breath there, inhaling in and exhaling, allowing the breath to expand through this space, through this place. What do you notice? What happens? And I'd like you now to imagine that you could sit in this space, and you might notice that it's gotten a little bit bigger. Perhaps it's even bigger than your body, although it's in your body. And I'd like you to imagine sitting in this space of your own divine flow, your own divine rhythm. Feeling the beauty of its light. And turning your palms so that they're facing upwards. And repeating after me, inside or outside, I am one with divine flow. I am connected to the divine. I am one with divine flow. I am divine. I am one with divine flow. I am divine. And then I'd like you to imagine a beautiful cord of light, tendrils of light. So it's got texture. And I'd like you to imagine this cord of light connected to a star high above your head. A star beyond the beyond the veils of our consensus reality. And it's the most beautiful star. It carries with it the blueprint for your radiance in this lifetime, your experience of this lifetime. It's the star both of your life, your remembering, your beauty, your flow. And I'd like you to imagine this beautiful cord, any color, I often see it as silver, but any color, coming down through your crown and connecting right into the spark of divine presence, wherever that may be in your body, in your heart, in your belly, anywhere. And just allow it to fill the space up. Allow it to fill you up. And noticing it might want to keep going down further. If it does, let it. We're going to go there next. So for me, sometimes, like I said, I hang up in the upper regions. So it doesn't always want to go down. So I am one with divine flow. Divine flow inhabits my entire body. I am divine. And so let's invite this beautiful cord of light. And by cord, it's not a negative cord. It's not something that's forcing you to be anything than what you are. It's just carrying with it the wisdom that we chose to incarnate in this lifetime. So bringing this cord, allowing this cord to flow down through our belly, through our legs, moving down into the earth, deep into the earth. The earth receives it. Notice you might not need to just stay in that spark of presence, but you might actually be in the flow of the divine right now. I am one with divine flow. Divine flow inhabits my entire being. I am divine. One more time. I am one with divine flow. Divine flow inhabits my entire being. I am divine. Just take a moment here. You can put your palms down or up, it doesn't matter. And notice how you're feeling. We didn't come here to float in the ethers, although it's fun. We came here to be warriors of light on this earth. We came here to live in these bodies, to expand in these cells, and to be the change that we wish to see. So as we connect with this flow of divine light, this grounded flow, and as we bring it through our body, through our cells, through our tissues, all the way down into the earth, as we allow it to ground through us, to inhabit us, we can access our gifts and we can be that change. We can still connect with the ethers, but from a space where it sings through us. And every cell and in every molecule. And so notice, those of you that are here, notice where your energy is now. And you might notice that you're more in your body than when we started. And you might also notice that you're brighter and more expanded at the same time. And so as we all sit together here now in this moment, whatever time it is, whenever we're watching this, know that we are radiant beings. And know that each one of us has the power to be light, to ground in the change, and to connect with this flow that is so much more than anything our mind could ever imagine. In our bodies and in our hearts, may we come together, first within ourselves as one, and then in collective community. Being, breathing, and creating this new world. So thank you all so much for being here today. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments or to share your experience. And just notice when you open your eyes how things feel just a little different. It's a beautiful meditation to come back to time and time again. And I wish you the most beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.